Yarl, there you are. Right on. Yep, we're ready to go. Playing on the Wii U. Xenoblade Chronicles X. Gonna start a new game. It's been a long time since I played this one. My daughter ended up taking the Wii U over. And I never really got to finish this one. Here we go. When disabled, the Wii will remain active as long. Sure. I wish they could patch this shit out so that it doesn't need to check for a server that doesn't exist anymore.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The Coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, The pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us. Literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the white whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Yeah, I was thinking about buying the Switch version of this, but I think there's gonna eventually be a Switch 2 version. So I'm just gonna hold off and wait for that. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I was thinking about buying eventually, and I just said, you know what? Why do it now? Why buy a game now and then have to pay $10 later to upgrade it to the Switch 2 version? I think it's the stupidest thing Nintendo's done yet. And they've done a lot of stupid shit. Sure. Go with that. Yeah, I do remember his character creator being insane. You know what? We don't need to spend all day here. Got a tall green dude. Is that custom enough?
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there, Story. How's it going?
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece. Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate.
you ever have the Wii U? I bet you haven't ever had the Wii U.
Your pod is the only
Nobody
one
had the
around
Wii
that
U.
landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover.
I've had the two worst
That's not
Nintendo
good.
consoles. I've had the Virtual Boy and the Wii
Just
U.
try and focus, all right?
Mm. Alright, they had you enter on the D-pad, or the screen here.
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move? We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
Follow the arrow. There's a concept for somebody that hasn't played a video game in 30 years. Hey, what's up, Ben? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Ben? How you doing? Did you ever play Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii U, Ben? No,
Most
it
of the
was
White
raining
Whale's
for
life
real.
pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few.
No, we don't ever get rain here anymore.
Right. You don't even remember the White Whale, do you?
Yeah, nobody bought the Wii U.
You know, the L002.
I did.
The ship
I
we
bought it
escaped Earth on?
because
You Earth, right?
there's a Switch version now.
Planet Earth.
Yeah. I didn't buy the Switch version for it. Oh, you know what? There is a
Rather,
3DS
It
version
used to
of
be anyway.
Xenoblade Chronicles. This is Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Unfortunately.
This
was
one
caught in a
actually
battle
only
between
came
two
out
alien
for
forces.
the Wii U, and they came out with a
And
definitive
destroyed.
version on the Switch. Yeah, the 3DS version of Xenoblade Chronicles
Ring any
regular
bells?
was pretty good.
Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following
Yeah, we
me
could
for a
use
while
some
now.
damn rain around here.
I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Like rat freaking terrible. Get our first look at the combat system in this game.
We have no choice.
I love it. They haven't really changed much as far as the original Xenoblade Chronicles. Oh, nice.
Appendage destroyed.
Working on a short. I'll bet you it's Super Mario World,
Comes the pain.
if I had to guess. Well, hopefully I'll be some form of entertainment while you do that.
You're not half bad.
Nice. Yeah, that's the best thing to
Plenty of
do
work
is
back
to
the
go
city
in.
for someone who knows how to handle a
So
weapon.
one of the people that I always am in a stream with, Dom,
Then
told
you're
me a
interested.
good trick
In that
is
case,
if your
I might have
stream
just
or
the
your
job
shorts
for
are
you.
getting like really, really
But
good
anyway,
views,
we can talk more details
you want to
later.
use
For now,
those
let's
as like
keep moving.
linking a larger video as a related video to your shorts. So don't forget to do that. If you've got like a long form video that you're working on, to use you know, those shorts that are getting those thousands of views or whatever, because I mean I can get a short out there that could probably get 2,000 views and it'd be the stupidest damn thing that I've ever made a video about, and it could get 2,000 views as a short. So if you can get a view or a video that's a short to get a couple thousand views, you know, and then link that to a long form video, that's gonna be huge.
All right, it's on.
But
Engaging.
Flame
Lay down
grenade.
some fire for me.
I don't know. I've been kind of just trying to focus
Shadow
on
strike.
the streaming because that seems to be the easiest way to get people's attention when they see like a crazy game. Like we've been really the only two people I've been seeing doing any kind of like retro gaming related to retro achievements or anything like that. So that's a good
Stabbing them with a melee attack.
point to our streams right now. Been seeing a lot of like survival streamers,
Now, melee attacks.
Victory is ours.
like
We
art,
got him. Let's move.
and then like Dead by Daylight, like we saw a lot of people playing that kind of stuff where it's multiplayer streaming.
I'll get the jump on him.
I like
Attack out
story in
Now it's my
RPG.
turn. Sliding slinger.
That to me is the funnest stuff to play. Like if there's a large world to explore a bunch of stuff, content that's long form is worth the effort. Yeah, I mean you're darn right there. I mean I put so much effort into a long form video and then
Nice
like
work.
nobody even watches it. You know, 35 views and like, oh, that's it. Might as well
All
take it
right,
down.
it's on.
Let's see.
I seriously wish YouTube would just tell me, like, this is dumb, we're not gonna promote this, just take it down, dude, or, you know, we've done our checks on it, don't sit here for an hour and hope it does anything. You know, like, if it's gonna do the check, then they're not gonna push it anyway. I mean, they should. They should just say, hey, we're not gonna show this to anybody, so don't even waste your time.
Upper hand.
It's just so weird. Like you'll see the absolute dumbest shit end up with 20 million views. And okay, well maybe I'm not the best content creator, but if that shit gets 20 million, mine should get a couple thousand effortlessly. Like I go to ChatGPT and I tell it to optimize all my shit for search engines. I've been doing
You can do
that.
this.
Let's see what you've got.
Assault
Still,
hammer.
if I get 100 views, I'm like, wow, that's a good video.
Sliding
I don't know, I only bitch because my channel was doing good at some point,
Flame grenade.
but then all of a sudden it's just like it went to crap.
I need healing.
I should heal up
All of a sudden
first.
YouTube just doesn't like what I'm doing or something. I don't know. Maybe I do suck, and that's just what it is. I can handle that. I can accept
Sliding
that.
ice. Move in and do some damage.
Team never loses.
Nice work.
Everything was really doing well. I mean, if you looked at my channel, like my popular videos, you know, I have a video where I don't even do any voiceover or anything like that. It's just me
Open
playing
fire.
the
Follow me.
fucking Spider-Man
Target in
game.
sight.
And it has 53,000
Move in
views.
and do some damage.
And then I have 3D printing videos that have gotten 10,000 views, and it's just me talking about printing a little fucking boat on my 3D printer. And I mean, none of that was like a well-produced video or anything. Hey, y'all, what's up? Yeah, this game is sick. I have been wanting to get the definitive version on the Switch, but now that I got a Switch 2, I think it's just worth waiting.
We can do this!
Let's see what you've got.
I think it's definitely worth waiting for
Flame
Switch
grenade!
2 upgrade to come out before I even waste any money on it.
Shadow strike!
I need healing.
Did you know that you gotta pay $10 for games to look better and play better on the Switch 2? Could you imagine if Sony and Microsoft did that?
Assault hammer! You didn't see that coming. Gonna
Where when you bought an Xbox, they're like, hey, the games will look great eventually once you pay $10 more for it. Only Nintendo.
roll armor!
Yeah, I got my stream actually working good, so this one should actually be a real
Follow me!
legitimate stream.
This is nothing. Victory is
Castlevania and that emulator just did not want to play well with me.
Alright.
So I was like,
I
screw
feel like
it.
a new
I'm
man.
just gonna end that stream and try the Wii U. You don't have to comment. I mean, I appreciate when you do, but I definitely don't sit around and think, why the hell aren't Ben and y'all commenting? What the hell? There's 4 people watching and none of them are commenting. But I appreciate when you
They're off
do.
guard.
Flame
Snap
grenade!
them with a melee attack.
I'll send him for a loop.
Sliding slinger!
This reminds me of Fantasy Star Online almost.
Alright,
Yelled at
you're
the
in
chat
for
to
it.
like
See
the
that?
stream and it went out right. Like the stream! Do what Ben said and like the stream.
Sliding nice.
Don't cross the stream, like the stream. Oh wait, Ben hasn't watched Ghostbusters. Isn't that right? Didn't you say you haven't watched Ghostbusters? Hey Story, how's it going?
Crap. Heal me.
I will hit first.
Right, I used to have a little GIF that would
Let's
just
move.
pop up, and it would just be like the stream, like the stream.
Alright, it's on.
But everybody
They're
seemed to
off
get
guard.
annoyed by that, I
Stack them
think.
with a melee attack.
Yeah, speaking of like what used to work with my
send
stream,
them for a
3D
loop.
printing used to
Move in
actually
and do
work.
some damage.
Now nobody comes to watch that. It's almost like everybody got sick of watching 3D printers. And they went out and they bought one and they realized they're not that expensive anymore.
Flame grenade!
So I think that's really what happened to that kind of content.
Upper hand.
Right? I'm moving up. So that's the thing, like Streamlabs, like I've set all this shit up so many times, and then Streamlabs, it'll work for a stream, it'll work for a second stream, and then all of a sudden,
Appendage destroyed.
it'll just stop working. This is one of those where, believe it or not, it's working. You use Streamlabs then? Because it's under like Essentials, under Streamlabs.
Can't move! Damn. I need healing.
Yeah, it's under Essentials, under like
Sliding nice.
Victory is
Gonna
out!
do some damage. He got it.
like
Let's move.
alerts or something like that. Ah. But yeah, I'll bet you $100 that this doesn't work very long for me. Just saying that now. I guess I could kind of go towards the objective. Being that there is something we could be doing right now instead of just fighting. I don't know, it's an RPG. I have to get my experience points in before I move. I feel like if I move to a new area before I've leveled up more than a couple times, that I'm gonna go into the next screen and get wrecked.
It didn't have to be like this.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight!
Assault hammer!
So yeah, if you look at the bottom of the screen, there's that little action bar that's down there. If you read the descriptions, I don't know if you even can on the screen if it's that good, but like everything is situational. Where you are standing, like flanking or behind an enemy, kind of determines how good
I'm all over it.
the effect is
Now,
going to have
close in and
when you
clean up.
actually do the ability.
Now it's my turn.
Roll.
So eventually when we get a team, like positioning as far as our team and taking on this is going to be a lot more important than you just running up. You can kind of see the damage indicator change. It looks a little bit more like
Assault hammer! Victory is ours!
We got it. Let's move.
to show that I was doing added damage. Yeah, I get why it might be hard to figure out how to do that shit, because every time I set up Streamlabs, it seems to work 50% of the time. So I was saying on my last stream.
The rain's starting to let up. Just in time for sunrise. Follow
How about
me.
that? Minus
I
the beard.
promise you're gonna
I look a
love
lot
this.
younger, right? My wife likes the gray beard. I could do without it for a couple more years. Yeah, hopefully somebody will subscribe. If I say that, then we could see that I also have a new subscriber pop-up animation that should trigger. Speaking of getting the chat on screen.
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
Look at that flip, that was sick. Yeah, I've got Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and I haven't really been able to get into it as much as all the other ones.
We call this planet
I think
Mira.
this is actually my second
You
favorite.
won't find it on any
I
strategy
like
team.
the original. I got a pretty
But
good
it's our
soft
new
spot for
home.
that. But I don't know, this one right here, I like how they took it up a notch with like the skells, the mechs and stuff like that.
Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking. That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
Auto run. In a game like this, that's mercy. When I first saw that there was auto battle, that kind of made me not too happy. But then once you learn that, you know, most of the time when you're playing an RPG and you're just hitting X and X and moving along, you're basically using a form of auto battle at that point. Right? Doesn't it? Isn't it so unique? And you got to remember, this is Wii U. You know, this is a couple generations ago. They really set the bar. Like, Xenoblade is definitely known for that. You know, like, the world is what you play Xenoblade for. You definitely hit it right on the head there. Like, the landscapes and shit are just insane. Hey, just remember, one of these days, right? I was just gonna say, eventually one of these days I'm gonna be able to take one of those down. Yeah. You can fight those and win. And you can adjust the camera freely however you want it. I love that. Look at that look. Oh yeah, I would recommend this bend to anybody. I mean, I've always been a huge RPG nut, but this one's unique for sure. It still has turn-based combat, you know, it's not a hack and slash, run up to everything. Let's go fight this guy.
They look pretty strong.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Assault hammer! Flame
Shadow
grenade!
strike.
More enemies!
Early.
Oh shit. Well, you know what?
Tough.
Sometimes you gotta... Yeah.
Okay, I need healing.
That got me going. Well, that's why you don't just run up to anything and try and fucking fight it. I thought I would have been able to take that. And then a whole bunch of them showed up. Uh-oh, Milo Ren. Is your sister home? Huh? There we go. This is more like it.
We can do this!
Let's see what you've got.
Assault hammer!
That's slim. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Flame grenade! Yes! Now get in close!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Infuriate!
I'm so glad Nintendo took a chance. This game, or this whole franchise, almost
Let's
just
move.
never even got off the ground. If Nintendo didn't take a chance on it. Alright. Chill out. Go on.
Alright, it's on.
Engaging.
He only wants
Lay down
me
some
if
fire
there's
for him.
food.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Yeah, you can play this on Wii U and the Switch and Switch 2.
Flame grenade!
It originally came out on the Wii U in like 2015. And then last year or the year before, I think it was last year, yeah.
Slide
It
nice.
came out on
Move in and do
Switch
some
2.
damage.
You know what? It might have been this year. I forget how late we are into this
Shadow
year.
strike.
Assault hammer!
Scream edge.
Before they get up! Victory is ours!
There's a good chance
Keep
it
going.
actually came
Let's
out
move.
this year. Heck, the Wii U emulation, I think, is actually pretty accessible these days, so you might be able to find a ROM and play this on a PC. If I'm not mistaken, the Dolphin emulator plays Wii U. If Ben's still here, maybe he can confirm that. Oh yeah, that ROM hack? That was sick. it had remixed music too, didn't it? Or was I just imagining that? It seemed like the music was kind of remixed too. Like the colors looked all like spooky as like the wasn't that like the haunted floor? Yeah,
Attack
I'm
up
pretty sure.
close. Alright, it's on.
Let's see what you've got.
Assault hammer!
Sliding slinger.
I see I toppled him. That's another thing you gotta do. You gotta kind of start chaining attacks. Like there's topple, there's stagger, there's break. And when you put those on top of each other, that puts the enemy in a state where you can either do more damage or have them frozen where they can't be attacking you. So that's a lot of the strategy in this game, is stacking your abilities and timing them with your partners. You know, making sure that somebody has a stagger and then a break and then a topple, and then that leads to like different altered states where you're going to do more damage. If you don't start getting the hang of that, by the time you get to certain bosses, like you'll never beat some of the bosses in this game.
We can do this!
Engaging. Lay down some fire for him.
Let's see him chew on this!
Sliding slinger.
Infuriate! Throw armor!
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain!
Shadow strike.
Hey, no pushing! Assault hammer!
Muscle neutralized.
I will say that the UI in this game
Side
could
slash.
be a little bit better. It is kind of hard
Sliding slinger. Scream edge destroyed. Move
to
in and
actually
strike.
see what's going on most of the time.
Upper
Like the
hand.
enemy HP being up at the
Nice
top
work.
is pretty easy to see. But like your own party information is definitely not right there in the face. Oh, this is single player, y'all. Yeah, it'd be awesome. I wish you could play 2-player.
Alright, it's on!
Let's see what you got.
Do you play Phantasy Star online?
Shadow strike.
That's pretty similar to this.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
That's a lot more action though. That's like a pure action RPG. Where this is kind of like a real
Use an aura.
awkward
Get control of
hybrid.
the battle. Slip it. Sliding. Sling 'em.
Assault hammer! Blast them before they get up!
Side slash.
Flame grenade!
Appendage destroyed.
Yeah, I wish I was better at shooters. Everybody
Upper hand.
that I know in my like real day-to-day life,
Move in and do some
they'd want to
damage.
play more shooters if anything, and that'd be fun. But I'm just not good.
I need healing.
I just waste my time playing shooters because I just get killed.
Side slash.
Everybody always like, don't run out there, don't run out there, you're gonna die, and I run out there anyway.
Armor!
Appreciate it. Slide.
Victory is
Move in and
ours.
do some damage. Nice work.
It's like, but that guy was right there, and they were like, yeah, we could have taken him if you would have made him run here. Well, damn it. Why didn't anybody tell me? And they're like, we did. Yeah, so I just stopped playing shooters. My single player RPGs where I can do shit like that and I only bother myself with it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's right.
Strength
Like,
comes from experience.
that's probably one of the dumbest
True on any
mechanics. Like,
front.
why should you have to spam A to collect an item that's just right there? That doesn't make any sense. That's almost like that had to be like a think tank decision, you know? Like, somebody somewhere had to make sure that their idea got heard. You know? Spam the A button when you're on the field. That'll make the game feel a lot longer. Padding out the game time by making you hit A 13 times to collect an item. That's the mobile game model right there. As long as they got you tapping the screen, you think you're doing something. See, like right here, it's like, why? What is up with that? Why? That was not fun. You know, like at the end of the day, if there was like a mini game like match the icon, you know, or you lose the item, I could see that being put in there. But just, hey, hit A 15 times, and then eventually the item is just yours. That's just fucking stupid. That's wasting my time. Not fun. Oh, and by the way, you can switch between a knife and a gun on the fly. I guess I didn't mention that. Like, how lazy can you get to just be like, yeah, the gun just floats on your nothing. It just floats in general. As much as I love this game, you gotta call out stupid shit
Looks
like
a lot
that.
bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all
4
came
people
crashing
watching,
down, at least.
only 3 likes. Somebody's
That's
been
the
naughty.
west gate.
Somebody hadn't
It's
liked
closed
the
off
stream.
now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside. Grexes. Riled.
Ah, there we go. Somebody did. Thank you.
We
You're not a
can't leave them
subscriber.
roaming.
Please
Not this
subscribe.
close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready? Be like this. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Throw armor! Alright, you're
Right,
in
now.
for it.
Melee attack. Scream edge.
Who's next? None can
See,
stand against us.
that's what you gotta do right there. When you hit them with the correct ability from the right place on the
Early bird.
battlefield, that makes it almost too
That
easy.
put a dent in him. Move in and keep
Hit
the
'em with
rhythm going.
the side attack here.
Fly, slinger.
Locked on the wrong one.
Gun him down.
Shadow attack.
Almost finished.
Boom.
Give
See?
me strength.
Easy.
Upper hand. Side hand is destroyed. Move in and
Throw
strike.
armor! Infuriate!
Draw the aggro after I buff myself.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Oh wait, no. I can't even get this thing. Should I do the aggro? Never mind.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
I don't know what just fucking happened. I just lost the screen on my end. What in the fuck? This is stupid. Oh yeah, it's a pretty huge open world, especially for like the Wii U era. There it is. Man, Streamlabs kinda suck. Hey, thanks Jarl. Yeah, everybody like and subscribe if you haven't. I would appreciate it. Nope, you're good. Y'all are good. I appreciate everybody even just sticking around. And I almost just lost Streamlabs. I don't know what it was doing just a second ago, but I had nothing on my Streamlabs feed for a second. The 2 versus 8 event has all my buddies on right now. Oh, and yeah, you can't beat that. I mean, by all means, if you gotta go be with your friends for something like that, I definitely understand that, because playing that game online with a good team is what it's all about. Trust me, I get that. Right, same. That's kinda, I'm exactly the same way though. Most of the time, if I'm watching somebody, I'm sitting there playing something right at the same time. Or then you got Ben editing a short. So have anybody seen that new Frankenstein trailer? Oh, right? It is insane how much time can go into that, because especially what you're trying to do, you know, you're trying to take something that might be a little bit longer and harder to explain and then condense that down into a 30 seconds. So,
Not too shabby,
so what
then.
you're doing, you know, isn't
For
necessarily
a
making a
giant
30-second
beached
video.
spaceship,
You're making a
anyway.
longer video fit in
What?
30 seconds. So that's
Like it or not,
even
this place
crazier.
is our home now.
And I gotta say, I mean, I don't know how much
We took the name
time
from the
you've
city
had
it was modeled
editing, but I've
after
only
back on
watched
Earth.
your lives. I mean, your editing of those shorts is freaking insane.
We call
Insanely
it New
good.
Los Angeles. Welcome to
Yeah,
NLA.
condensing 1 minute into 30 seconds. I mean, that's a lot, you know, you're cutting something in half. You know, think of it like that. You're taking 50% of that video and
so
trying to
it
say,
was
how do
that
I get
another
rid of
survivor
this?
came to
That's
join
not
our
fucking
band
easy,
of
man.
refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira.
I tried to make a video. I'll send it to you on Discord. I keep talking
New
about
LA
it.
was our beautiful
But it's
lot
it's
to
like a
ourselves.
weird. If you have the cape
Truth is,
and you're
we
on
were
Yoshi,
adrift, heading into the unknown.
you can do this run. You can run and do a regular jump.
Our native home was gone.
And at any given
swallowed in a
point, you know,
shroud of
during
light.
that landing, when you're on
And our
Yoshi,
future was
if you
uncertain.
jump again,
We had no
he'll
idea
do
what
a
fate lay in
second
store for
jump
us.
that kind of goes into the flight of the cape.
Only
So
that
for
we
as
had
far
to
as
keep living
speed running goes,
in order to see it.
it's almost like you can catapult yourself. There's a lot of levels where you can almost lose momentum, you know, because you have to jump. Right, I gotta show you the video because I've never seen anybody use that tactic, but it's so useful, and you stay on Yoshi, so it's even a double jump that you can use to not lose Yoshi and still get to like certain areas where you would normally have to jump off of Yoshi. So it's very situational where it actually comes into play. But as far as like speed running, what's awesome about it is there's a lot of areas where like you run and you end up losing momentum because there's like
How about
another
a quick tour of
incline
the
that you come,
facilities to
you know,
refresh
you
your
come
memory?
running over like this way towards it, and since it's like an
Let's start with your
incline,
living quarters.
you lose that
Follow me.
momentum. But if you had Yoshi and you were able to do that double jump right before you land on something like that, you don't lose any of your momentum. And yeah, that's made my speed runs. Like, I've never even done a speed run until you showed me that retro achievements, and I saw that it was tracking my speed runs. I was like, holy shit, this is insane. And then I got in a couple levels, and I was like, how could I, you know, be better at this? It's all of the World 1, you know, like 1-1, 1-2, everything in there. That's where I've just been focusing.
More white whale crew members.
And those aren't even necessarily the easiest levels to speed run. They're actually kind of like a good training ground for the speed runs because there's a ton of variety just on that first world.
This, of course, is only the latest success.
But I've just been doing it as I go. I've been
Director
basically
General.
playing a
Since
level
when?
and then speed running it until I
2
get
days ago,
something
ma'am.
that I just like. Right? That's what I need to do. Is be like, where is it storing this data? I like playing games that
Win.
nobody's ever played
Nice work out
and
there,
just
man.
getting like an extremely high score on the first shot and being like, oh, well, nobody's ever played this. Oh yeah, I'm so glad you showed me that. You know, I had seen that it was in there, but I had thought like, oh, maybe that's
This
just
one
like
of the survivors, Colonel?
situational to an emulator.
The
You know, and I didn't know enough
I only
about
found
what
a single pod
emulator
intact at
would
Starfall
do
Basin.
that.
Wait, what?
And
What happened to
yeah,
two more
once
crew
you showed me
members?
how to set that up, I was like,
Come
man,
on,
I feel like such
seriously?
an idiot
Choson
that I
was
never
one
do
to
this
let the
before.
truth get in the way
but
of a good speech.
I'm just glad to know it now.
Still, every last survivor counts. You
Yeah,
can call
do you
me
like
Arena. I'm with the
JRPGs,
Interceptors.
y'all?
Me too. Same division.
You can call me Mr. Evans.
Right? Oh, I know I didn't. I was
Just
just ignorant. I didn't know.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor
All
Training
right.
Unit,
Hell yeah.
AKA the Skeleton Crew.
Oh, I bet. I mean, your
I was a
thumbnails
colonel
with
and
them
Rita a
are
lieutenant.
genius.
Gwen was a more recent recruit.
But that website
Course,
where
they
you
keep
can go
telling
to,
me
I
we
mean, I
don't
get
need
lost
those
in there.
old
There's
ranks
so much
anymore now
stuff
that
to
we're
check
here.
out.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of
That's
command.
partially
either.
the reason
It's
why I
about
haven't
respect.
found.
You've earned it.
Oh, right on, y'all. Take
Best
care.
ass kiss
Thanks for
goes to-
stopping in. I'm glad you could check it out and you enjoyed it.
Well, I'd remind
Definitely
you both
check
the
out
dams
this
aren't
game.
necessary if I thought you'd listen.
Xenoblade
right.
Chronicles X.
We should be getting
Don't
back to
forget
work.
the X.
Until next time, Colonel.
It's not a porn, but can't forget the X.
Right.
If you play
We should be
Xenoblade
going
Chronicles,
to.
it's still
The
good.
administrative district.
But this
isn't
is
far.
Xenoblade Chronicles
That's
X.
where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Yeah, this has no continuity. There's Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3. And then X is in between 1 and 2. Which doesn't make anything easy to follow. Where do I gotta go? Looks like I'm not going that way. They don't want me to.
Really?
There's what's his name? Burnett. I thought it was Benrat. It's Burnett. Hey, you're that new guy, aren't you? Did he just hit on me? This guy doesn't say anything? He's got a chat bubble, but he doesn't say anything apparently. Anna?
Well, let's see.
Oh no, I have not gotten to finish this. I've probably gotten about 30 hours in, and I bet it's about 120 hours worth of RPG. So no, I have not. Oh, your ROM hack even has achievements. You know, that brings up something that I was kind of wondering. You know, like actual achievements from like Sony or whoever is making them, Microsoft. Some of those are even bugged out. Have you came across any bugged out retro achievements yet? I kind of wondered if that was a thing. Just because it seems hard enough for like legit developers to get achievements that don't bug out from time to time. Her armor's sick looking. Not yet. Seen some comments where people have had issues. Oh, right on. Yeah, I mean, these people, you know, you gotta think, they take it as a passion project, so if there's something that gets reported wrong, you know, they are probably right on top of fixing that. Oh yeah, they seem pretty tough. What kind of things you gotta do? I'll be honest, I got the Switch 2 Mario Kart World. It came with the Switch 2 bundle I got. Even for 50 bucks, I feel like it was a fucking ripoff. Joe just coming in first. You were doing good. I mean, it seemed like it was definitely challenging, but it seemed like you were kicking ass. Have you ever played Xenosaga? This was you can see a lot of the art style comes from Xenosaga. A lot of these guys look like they're ripped straight out of that game.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the
They had like a
cockpit.
really super
Just
distinct
check
style
the ductwork, would you?
for like
I'm
the
checking.
portraits when
I
they're
just
doing like
seriously
speech
doubt it.
bubbles or whatever. They'd have like
look at that.
really cool
The intake exhaust bypass is
hand-drawn
reversed.
portraits.
Oh man,
And you
it's a
could
good
just
thing
see
I caught
like
that.
her
You
face there,
caught
and like
that.
you could
You're the
see
one
them.
who cleared me to fly.
The hand-drawn version
Everything
of her, and
okay?
they did such a good
It's
job
not
of
like
making
you
it
to
into
flub
a
a flight
3D
check,
model.
Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug.
No, you know the
to
problem
choose.
with Super Mario
How'd
Kart
it go
World
again?
or whatever? I'll tell you, the
And
biggest
would
problem
this
with that is
be
it
one of the
doesn't feel like
Xenohoos?
you're even on a course. Like they went out of their way to make all the
I'm
worlds
Lynn
or all the
mechanic and top
all the
all-around
courses
fix-a-gal for Blake.
feel so open and like, oh, it's a world, you know, you're not on a single course, and to me there's too much jumping, there's too much crazy ass
yeah.
shit
Well, that,
where you're flying through
doesn't
the
usually
air
happen.
and it doesn't feel like you're
We
racing,
know it
and
doesn't,
then all of a
Lynn.
sudden
Look, I know
like
what you're
it
thinking.
might start feeling like you're
But
in
believe me,
a good
young as
heated
she may
race
look,
for a
and
minute,
yes, she is
and then
young,
you know what's
she's
gonna
actually
happen.
one of our top
You get hit
talents.
by
Most of the
a
time, that
fucking
is.
power up
Most of the
that
time.
sends everything crazy,
Anyway,
and
you
all of a
guys heading back to
sudden,
the
just
barracks?
because
Yeah.
one
Why do
stupid
you ask?
unfair thing happened,
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the
racing
transport?
to catch
It's a
back
great
up with
way to see the
everybody,
city.
and
I'll
that
give you the grand
formula
tour.
for me is not fun anymore.
That sounds like a great idea.
Maybe I've played too much like Gran
All right, Doug, I
Turismo
think
or
that'll be all for
Forza
today.
or
You can
or
clean up
whatever.
here and dock the Skell.
What?
But having
mind the
like
exhaust.
working
I'll
hard
take care of it
for
tomorrow.
Don't
even if it
mind
is
it.
a minute, you know,
Wait,
working
why am I
hard to get
cleaning
into
up your
first
mess in the
place,
first place?
and just have that
Lynn?
all get to
Lynn?
shit because one stupid unfair power up hit me. I don't know, man. I don't think that's fun. But ultimately, the biggest problem that I have is that the courses just don't feel like you're even in a race. It's like, what are we even doing here? It's like, oh, if I wanted to go explore an open world, I wouldn't play a racing game. I think the biggest problem though is people are gonna buy it, you know? I bought it. I hadn't really heard anything about it other than the fanboys and the most hardcore Nintendo supporters telling you, oh my god, it's awesome, it's the best thing in the world, oh it's so fun, and it's like, yeah, I mean, it's still Mario Kart, so I'm not gonna say that there's not fun to be had there. But it almost seems like everybody's unlockable is like the same costume. Like, oh look, here's the farmer outfit for Mario. Here's the farmer outfit for Peach. Here's the farmer outfit for Yoshi. And I got
Not
bored.
bad, huh?
It didn't seem like anything I even wanted
Everything from up
to
here.
do.
It beats walking. That's
It
for sure.
really is. Like they've got like there's characters that should be there and they're not. And there's a ton of characters that are like, why the hell do I just want to be some random
It's
fucking
certainly come
cow?
a long way in the last few weeks.
I've never
There's still
understood
so much
that
to be
one.
done.
Like, there's random cow, there's
One
a
day at a
random
time.
fucking chicken. I'll bet you could be like a whale.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for full pleasure cruise here.
I mean,
You
it
give us the
is.
express
I mean, like, oh, do you remember in the farm racing level when you drove by the pasture and there was a cow?
New LA.
Yeah, you
Divided
literally, you
into
could be a
4
bat. Like,
districts.
what
The
is
department from
that?
the industrial district. We're talking
Well, I
about
guess they
conducting
bats
drug
are
tests.
in Mario. Why
In-house
not
food
be a bat?
production, skill development, you know,
But then there's not
industry.
Link. You know, we can't have
It's
Link,
also where the
but
West
we've got
Gate
a
is
bat
located,
and a cow.
Remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is
I don't
the
know. To me, it went
District.
backwards.
I'm
Mario
skipping
Kart
ahead.
Deluxe was better than that.
Next is the commercial district.
It's hard not to think that it went backwards
Restaurants,
when I played that
galleries,
game.
cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown.
I haven't even played
Can
the
actually
battle
get pretty
mode on
crowded
it, to be
sometimes.
honest.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet.
I think my daughter has to play Mario like
To your right,
for like a day,
the residential
and
district.
then just meh.
Housing, housing,
Really bad.
and more housing.
That really tells you all you
Plus
need
a
to know
nice
right
park
there.
and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative
You can be a
district,
bad.
the nerd center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds
I
our
should look that up
administrative
really
tower,
quick
home
while
to
this
Blade
cutscene's
HQ
playing.
and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our
Oh yeah, and then there's baby
We will be
versions
landing
of
shortly.
everybody, so like that.
Thanks,
That's
Lynn.
that's interesting. You know, who doesn't
We'll
want
save
to
the
unlock
rest of
the baby
orientation
version
for once we're
of
back at the
everybody?
barracks.
Rocky Ranch. You could be a cheap. Didn't you always want to be a bitty bud in Mario Kart? I mean, Nabbit's a good one. I like adding Nabbit. The Sting Bee, yeah, you could be a Bumblebee. Monty Mole, you can be Monty Mole. Charging Chuck's
Enjoy
actually a
your
cool
stay in the
addition. I don't
administrative
mind Charging
district,
Chuck.
and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks.
Oh yeah, the art
Then I should
style in the
file
new
my
Pokemon
report.
is awful.
They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them
Pokemon
waiting.
needs to be rebooted.
The barracks
I've
are
probably
pretty
said this
close,
in your
actually.
chat
They're
100
set up
times,
just behind
but they
the
need to
giant
go
blue
back to
tower
like
here.
100 really solid Pokemon
That road there
and
wraps
give
around the
them
left
all
side and leads right to
100%
it.
unique move sets.
We'll pass through Armory
just
Alley,
start
but let's not
over
get
again.
sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
You don't like the garbage can Pokemon? What about the ice cream cone Pokemon? Well, that's not creative enough for you. I don't even need creativity as much as I need them to get away from making stupid Pokemon. It's almost like there's an A team and a B team. It's like, all right, who's gonna design the filler Pokemon? I don't know, I guess being an OG Pokemon kid makes me know that it was actually better when it was simpler and more focused. Because I mean now at this point when there's 1,000 Pokemon and let's be honest, maybe a third to half of the Pokemon are just rehashed the same shit, but it's drawn a little bit different. You know, okay, so it's not an electric mouse, it's an electric otter, or an electric
And here we are,
fucking
the
weasel.
Blade Barracks.
I mean, what are we
Consider
really
yourself
fucking
our
doing
guest
here?
until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
And then they don't know if they want it to be action-based or
I think I can answer
stay
that.
in RPG. I just don't know why nobody's figured out that you can
So,
do
who must
turn-based
be the latest
with
rescue?
almost like quick time events. You know, they loved, at one point the
Secretary
industry loved quick time events
Miss Koo.
and
Sure
turn-based
is
combat.
always
And the
What can I say?
easy
Pep is my
solution
middle
to
name.
that was Mario RPG,
I
where
ran
you
into
put them
Doug
both
Barrett
together.
on the way here, and he didn't
You
seem
know, and
quite
you
so
say,
upbeat.
hey, look at how
Anything
much
about
more
today's flight I
interesting
should know?
this has made that simple
No.
turn-based combat.
Nothing to worry
Just
about.
by having Mario do that extra
Be sure it stays.
when you time,
More
like
important, Elma.
what was
found
so
another
wrong about that that the
excellent work,
industry had to just say, nah, let's just
Just doing my
fuck
job, Mr.
turn-based
Secretary.
combat altogether. and go
Now,
pure action.
as for officially registering
That's what
a
I
new
don't
citizen
understand.
here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
yes,
I've heard
of
some
course.
people have told me
Forgive me.
some
You must be
games
weary
have
from the
done
stasis and your journey back to
that
us.
Mario RPG formula, and they brought
after
up
you.
South Park, but I mean, I honestly,
I'll put on some tea.
I don't like South Park, so I've never seen it. But I'm glad if somebody's doing it. If that's what they did, and they went that route, I give them a lot of credit for that. And maybe I should suffer through playing that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, sitting there and making fun of other people and having easy comedy at somebody else's expense. I mean, I'm not 100% against it, but I'm not going to watch that for 20 fucking years and be like, oh my god, wasn't that fucking hilarious? When they do it for the 1000th time. I mean, I don't know. I'll tell you what, South Park lost me at, oh my god,
me to
you
formally
killed Kenny,
introduce
you
myself.
bastards. Like,
My name
I
is
was just
Kentaro
fucking
Nagi.
out when I heard that happened.
You may
every
remember
episode.
me
I
as
was
captain
like, well,
of the
I'm not
White
even
Whale.
gonna fucking
Now I
watch
serve
that.
as Secretary of Defense here for New LA.
Haven't wasted
The
my
provisional
time since.
government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an
I mean, I'll
informed
admit,
decision.
I've seen some funny
He
jokes
seems
that
to
have
be
came
suffering
off of
from
South
some form
Park.
of memory loss.
Memory loss. From the stasis?
Oh, right
barely
on.
remember
No
his
worries.
name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us
Speaking
have
of
only
drink.
been on this planet for what, 2 months?
My
It shouldn't
high
take very long to
fructose
get
corn
caught up.
syrup
My thoughts exactly.
serving of the week. Hopefully I won't
Well
drink
then,
too much more pop.
Where should we begin? It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space.
Yeah, that's the real
2
pro
hard
tip
years.
right there, is to have them
But we
ready,
clung to our mission.
just so that they
Find
roll
a
out.
habitable
Hell,
planet,
you can even
and settle
upload
there.
them and schedule
We had no
when they
idea
go
how
live,
long
man.
it would
That's
take.
that's what you do right there, man.
Or
That's
that
top
the
notch.
decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a...
And you've got to love the idea of having
Earth wasn't enough.
the
They wanted
ROMs as
humanity
like just an
destroyed.
endless fucking supply of games.
For better and for worse.
I mean,
we were
retro
close to
gaming
planet
never
Mira
goes
when
out
we
of
lost
style.
control
And I
of
mean,
the
at
White
this
Whale.
point,
Inertia
I mean,
and
I've got a
gravity took
freaking
it from
hard
there.
drive. Oh yeah, you could put them up there and
The ship had
schedule it.
taken
So
way too
like,
much
boom, you
damage
know
to
what? You
survive
don't even
entering
got to
the
worry
atmosphere
about
intact.
uploading except once a week.
We had no choice.
Right.
Channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat.
Right. I mean, everybody goes back and loves to watch an older game.
Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state.
Because you've got people, I mean,
Searching
the
for
key with,
survivors,
I think, the
establishing
retro
Blade,
games
installing the
is
provisional
finding that
government,
game that, you know, like everybody saw
basically making it a
on the
sustainable
shelf
city.
or whatever at either a store or a rental place. And they, you know, it was just, I never actually played that one. You know, I always wanted that one. And like now here
Blade
you are
is an
able to
acronym.
show it to them.
Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think.
I can think James
relatively new
Pond. That was
organization.
probably
Up there in
the
space,
one
we had
game at
plenty of
the
provisions,
video
and
store
a
that
crew
I
trained
always
to
saw
handle
that.
the limited amount of
And I was like,
situations
man,
we
I'm gonna
might
do that. And
encounter
then
in our
like
travels.
when I got my
But of
set of
course, all that
ROMs,
changed
I
after
could
we lost
not
most of our
wait
ship
to
and came
play
crashing
James
down here on
Pond.
Mira. We needed
Because
food,
that damn box
water,
art was so
search and
damn
rescue
good.
teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea
Right?
was to have one
After
central
30 years,
organization
they had
with different
never
disciplines to
knew.
fill these
That's
various
awesome.
roles.
Right, and that was the one with the
Its core
star
was pulled
block,
from the
right? Like that
coalition
bonus
military,
star
so
block?
it's mostly former
Like the 30
soldiers.
coins?
But
Did I comment on
fighting
that one? I
isn't
can't
our
remember.
most
I've been
important
fucking
duty.
on. Yeah,
Right now,
I've
we
been
have
on
a single top
on
priority
here
that
trying to get my
supersedes all
computer to work.
others.
Yeah, I'm.
For and recovery of the Lifehold.
I'm definitely not the authority. You're the one going
Take a
through and
look at
doing all the
this.
work.
The white whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers.
Yeah, I'm gonna
all
send you that
held in
video on
stasis,
Discord.
all housed
I
in
don't
a
know where my
structure
phone is
called
right
the
now.
Lifehold.
But I want to
This
show you
is
about
a
that double
complete
jump.
schematic
Maybe
of
I'm
the
just
facility.
crazy and everybody's known about this
Only
forever.
essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth.
There's gonna be
Flight
problems.
crew, maintenance engineers, and of course, some military, so we could defend ourselves if necessary.
Hold on.
But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold.
Alright.
With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis.
It's long
waiting to be
and
rescued.
you can just fast forward.
But
Well, if it's,
there's a problem.
I recorded
We
a
now know
bunch
the
of
Lifehold broke apart
footage
along
to
with
try
the
and
rest
get
of
it
the
and
ship
just
when
make
we
sure I
came down
wasn't
on
like
Mira.
getting a weird one-off or something.
What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed.
I had to actually
Not
make
very
sure that I was
comforting, I
seeing
know.
what I was seeing. And then when I got the
Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
oh, okay. All right. So he comes around the corner. And Milo had just sniffed the bin. There was a bulk food bin. And Milo had just like turned and he sniffed it. And he comes around the corner and goes, Sir, if he eats one of those bones, there's going to be problems. Just like that. And Milo turned and we both look at him. And I never wanted I never wanted to be able to see my dog talk and just look at the guy and be like, look, asshole. My dad gets bark box delivered to my door. I don't need to steal a freaking bone from your ass. I'm going to do that skit. There's like a filter that can turn your face into a dog on Snapchat. And I'm going to like put the one filter that makes me look like I got makeup on or whatever and do the sir. And then I'm going to switch to the dog face filter where Milo just kind of like looks like, what? Well, what did I do, you know? I've got it planned out. I just need somebody to maybe hold the camera and keep me from laughing too hard when I'm trying to
All
do
citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation.
What
We
about-
also ask
there's
you
gonna be
any personal
problems.
assets And take a short survey regarding your current state of health.
I was like, take it
All
easy,
purely
bro.
as a precaution. I'm sure you
I'll
understand.
take 2 bones
As the
and I'll
caretakers
weigh
of
them out
humanity's survival,
and
we
I'll
all have
pay you
certain
for both of them.
responsibilities.
How about that?
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all
Like
kinds of public
seriously,
services.
not the end of the world if
In
Milo
any
ate
case,
a bone.
I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even
I know
I'm
it's
tired
Milo
of hearing
Ren
this
and it
stuff.
sounds all
Why
evil
don't
and
you take our
everything.
guest out for some
But he's
air?
really a nice guy.
Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Oh no, what did I do with it? No, not hit it. And he'd recently deleted. Huh. There we go. Where is that video? Oops. So that's the Mario one. No, it's this one right here. Yeah, I edited a whole video out of it. That's why I couldn't find it. Because I edited a whole video and then it just, I don't know, it didn't make sense as a short for me to upload this. There it is. Alright, Discord. Then add this video. Oh man. Max file size is 10 megabytes. Alright. I'll probably have to post it. I'll post it and send you a link. That sucks. I'll just send it and private it, and then I'll send you the link. Or maybe I'll just edit it down later. I think there's a spot where you can get the gist of what I'm talking about. I can get that down to like 5 seconds, I think.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that Skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool.
That might be
Oh yeah, work it,
good
baby.
enough for me to send you now, actually. Let's see. Damn it, it's still too big.
What? You don't remember what a Skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever?
How do you do that? Do you find
Lasers,
like
force
sound
fields,
effects that are
bipolar
on there, or
and
do you actually
transformations.
record your own
Sorry,
and
just...
take them from your own
I get so
gameplay?
excited whenever I think about it.
Like, I obviously know your voiceovers, you do yourself.
Originally, Skells were developed as a defensive measure, to counter potential
Like your
alien
Star
threats.
Wars video? That fucking
Wasn't
Star
enough to
Wars
save
video
Earth.
is like criminally
Outnumbered and
underviewed right now.
Still,
Oh, nice.
just the
I've
around
watched
you.
that thing multiple
New LA
fucking
has gone
times
from
just
basically
because I feel
nothing to
fucking
this
bad
in
that
just
it
2
was
short
sitting at like
months.
300
We
and
could
something
never
last
have
time.
come
I thought,
so
like, what
far,
the
so
fuck is this?
fast
This
without
should be
Skell
like in the
technology.
fucking thousands without even fucking...
I'd love to get you into one
even
to see
having
for
to think
yourself,
about it.
but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed
That to
pilot
me
Skells.
right there shows you
And
that
even
YouTube
then,
is
you need a
fucking
license.
broken. Absolutely
These
broken.
aren't toys we're
Some
talking
kid
about.
sitting in
They're
his fucking
complex
basement
machines with powerful
could throw
weapons.
YouTube fucking
And they're a
$100
precious
that
resource.
they
We only
got for
have
their
so many
fucking
of them to go
birthday,
around.
and that kid's video is
So
gonna
yes,
get
as
into
you
the
might
fucking
imagine,
tens
the
of
certification
thousands,
process is
and
a
that
fairly
fucking
rigorous
video
one.
was worth
I'm sure you're
10,000
thinking,
on its
where do I
first
sign up for
fucking
the
day.
test? But it's not that
And
simple. They
it's
choose you,
criminally
not the other way around.
underappreciated by
You
the
can't just
algorithm.
walk in the front door and volunteer.
I don't know what the fuck you could have
There
done
is some
different because the
criteria.
thumbnail was
The
perfect.
details are largely hidden, but basically HQ
The
only
title
allows
to the
cream of the crop to
content
take the
fucking
test.
connection was
Blades who
perfect.
go above and beyond in their duties
I'm sure you
and for
used
the people
AI
of New
to
LA in
fucking
general.
match up
So what do you
all the
say?
tags or
If
fucking
you become a
search
blade and work
algorithm,
hard,
whatever.
I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap
That's
you
what
on
I
the
can't
shoulder.
stand. Everybody tells you, make better content, make
Speaking
better
of work,
content.
that
And then
reminds
you
me.
make better content and
Why don't we check out
It
the
goes
mission
nowhere.
control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
hey, Retro, how's it going? Yeah, you know what? Let AI handle it. I mean, it can't hurt. Been a while, Retro. Thanks for stopping in. You ever play this one, Retro? Or any of the
So
Xenoblade?
this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official blade tasks.
I really
Anyone
like
with
how,
a request is free to post here.
Monolith.
Businesses,
No, I didn't
citizens,
play it,
whoever.
but definitely heard of it. Right on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
it's
how
basically
Monolith
how anything
did
gets done
the
in New LA.
the
So the board is
JRPG
constantly
formula, kind of their
Just
own
about
unique
every
way.
blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home.
But yeah, Ben, definitely
always
let
find
AI
blades
try.
around here,
Use
going
AI
off
for
steam
tags.
while
Like, go to
mission control for their next
ChatGPT.
assignment.
Be like, hey, this,
Whenever I get freed
or
up,
just tell
I'll
it.
stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Optimize my YouTube
Likewise.
video
And if the assignment
title
seems too
for
tough to handle
SEO.
solo, That's what
And
the
it'll
scout
be like,
console
all right,
is for.
what's your title?
We should show you that
You'll
next.
tell it the title.
Hey,
It'll
who's giving
fucking
this tour
spit
anyway?
it out in the best way
We also
for
have
a
the
search
scout
engine
console, if the assignment
to
seems too tough to
actually
handle solo.
represent it.
And Elma
And
just
then
said that, didn't she?
it'll say, hey, do you want me to give you a description and tags? And be like, fuck yeah, do that. And just copy and paste all that shit into that video. If that doesn't help your video, the only thing I could think of would be paying YouTube to do any better. You know, like paying them to promote that. And I almost feel like that's the trap I've fallen into. Like they gave my channel like so much growth to get me to the edge of like monetization, and then they stopped me. You know, they completely throttled me. For the past 6 months, it's been like I don't even know how to do fucking YouTube. I look at my videos and it's like 30. It's only the coolest people that I know, and I've been to their channel and I've been in their chat. Those are the only people that are seeing my videos. I mean, it's plain as day. Like I devote my time to like 30 people in this community, and you could like literally see they're the only people coming back to my videos. But for the past year, like how the hell did I get to 420 subscribers if like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing? I mean, I don't know. I'm bitching and I probably aggravating everybody, but it just feels like something happened to this channel and stopped the growth. Maybe it's me bitching. I use AI to
The
create
Blade
your
Scout
script, just
console.
need to edit a bit. All right, on.
When the going gets tough.
Yep,
tough
I'm
goes
sure
the
it
Scout
adds some
console.
things that
You know,
don't sound
to
quite right
get tougher.
sometimes, that if you were to just read it, you'd be like, what
If
the
you
hell?
do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize.
But
just
yeah,
how
I mean,
important
why
this
the hell
task
not?
is. A lot of the mission
People
control
are getting
assignments
paid
are
to
too
make
much for any
music
one blade
that
to
way
handle.
now.
They tend to
I
call for
actually
multiple
saw a
members with
stream
specialized
where
knowledge
somebody
and unique
started a
skills.
stream with an AI
This console
produced
lets you
song
search for and recruit
that they
other
just
blades
had
to fill those
get
roles for
spit
just
out, and I was
such an
like, that
occasion.
is unbelievable.
You can't
It
spell blade
sounded
without T.
so real
Anyway,
and
awesome, right?
produced
So you're ready to join
like in a studio
Hang
by
on,
a
Lynn,
real
take it
band that I
easy, would
absolutely
you?
could not believe that
What?
AI just
I'm just
spit
saying,
that
you'd
out.
have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade.
Yeah, doing that
Or
saves
maybe
you a lot of
crazy
time.
person.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
And here I thought you
Yeah, I
might
think
be
that's
fresh out
probably
our
my
nest.
problem is I don't script much.
Apology accepted.
As you can kind of see
Now,
on this stream,
How about
I
a little shopping?
save
I'm not talking about the
kind of
stuff
what's
over
on
in
my
the
mind,
commercial
and it
district.
doesn't always make
I'm
sense.
talking
It
about Armory
sounds
Alley.
like a talk show radio host all the time, but I don't know. I feel like if people wanted that, they can go to YouTube and find the guy that's on the stream and he talks like this. All right, everybody, please like and subscribe, and let's get back for more. I mean, I could do that, but that'd feel like a fucking jackass.
Hey.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for Skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole Skells. Can you imagine owning your own Skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade
Retro's
itself.
always playing
Blade
those
Tower.
hard-ass games, though, too. Every time I watch one of Retro's videos, I'm like, man, he's going for no hit on this game?
Am I right?
This would drive Retro crazy, because you can't get no hit. If you could get no hit in this game, I'd ask you how it was developing it. I don't even think the developers could get a no hit in this one.
Listen.
So yeah, Blade Tower.
Ben's always going for
When
them
we come
crazy
here, it's
retro
usually to
achievements.
stop
I'm
by
like,
Blade
man,
HQ.
he's nuts.
The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi
Some of those
and Commander
platinum
Vandom, will
trophies,
spend most
man.
of their day here.
I mean, it was like,
The government leaders,
I gotta
too.
give it to
They're
you.
based in the tower. Guys like our new director,
Some of that Tomb
General
Raider
Maurice
stuff that you
Chassan,
were
for
going through
example.
on your stream, Ben.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that
No,
about
for
does it
sure,
our
though.
tour.
That's real Retro.
So,
Shoot.
what do you think?
You're always
Pretty
playing
amazing
just the
setup, right?
hardest of the hardest
You can't wait to join
retro,
Blade,
or,
right?
action RPG.
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have
Yeah,
all the
if nobody
facts so you can make an
subscribed to
informed
Retro
decision to
or
join us,
Ben,
or not.
what the fuck's wrong with you?
Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression.
I think I
but your
can do
decision will
something
be
about
just
that.
your
Yeah.
decision. In any case,
So I
let's
gotta go
head
to
back to
YouTube
the
to do
barracks.
this?
Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Streaming. And let's do this. Copy. Started seeing more people finding your channel from your streams, huh? Making content about those games on it. Right, that's the whole thing. Like, it's kind of been the problem with my music and YouTube, is I go out and I make things that I like, and I don't necessarily make anything for somebody else. You know, like it's okay that I like my music and I like this or whatever, but your average person that is gonna have this come in front of them isn't necessarily gonna be into that just because I like
Listen.
it. You know, that's been my thing my whole life, especially with music. Well, I'm glad more people are finding your stream, Retro. That's awesome. I enjoy them very much. Very, very much. My biggest problem right now is just that I can't get to everybody's stream. I have to almost have like everybody. I almost have to have like a calendar, you know, like where this day I go to this person's stream, that person's stream. I think the games I create. Right? Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, plus you're good. You're entertaining to watch, you know? I think you and Ben, it's obvious to see why your channels are where they're at. I mean, you guys put in the work and you're damn entertaining. But really, the game does matter. You know, the game matters to keep people kind of glued. And you know, they're really there to see you. Yeah, I feel bad, especially when somebody sits in mine for an hour. And then the next day I'm like, oh my God, they were on, and I was driving to work, and it's like, I couldn't do anything about that. You were driving to fucking work, dude. You know, like, what could you do? You're going to get arrested if you drive in Michigan with your phone glued to your face, you know.
He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back.
Hey there, Truber, you're Trubers. Sorry about that. How you doing?
I bet I can guess.
Thanks for stopping in.
He wants to fast track our new friend here for blade duty.
Hopefully you like Xenoblade Chronicles X.
What the hell are we
That's
waiting
what we're playing today.
As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
How are you doing? I'm not too bad.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And
wow,
to be
almost 7
honest,
o'clock.
given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is
It is
voluntary,
popping,
remember?
for sure, that's for sure.
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
When I was young, I was stupid enough to think it would be cool to have a fucking scar like that on my face.
Welcome to the organization.
I think it was Mortal Kombat, seeing Sub-Zero with that scar. I was like, man, that's fucking cool. I wish I had a scar.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Yep, that's normal. I didn't really care. People coming to my stream. Since I know normal viewers, not streamers. Found my channel.
Now then,
right.
Let's discuss.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's good to have
We've decided
people that, you know, do always come to the stream, but you know what? Right, like if you're getting new people,
here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the
right, yeah, I mean, that's the name of the game, man. You're trying to grow a channel.
Take a look at this. What you're seeing on
that
screen
is literally the
terrain
name of the
that
game.
includes New LA and the surrounding
No, but I couldn't do it without people like you,
As you can
Retro.
see,
That's
we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks.
Your Troubers, y'all are great people that make it possible, you know? I haven't really met too many people out here that are jerks.
Range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we
like, I've had people be like, hey, do you need a mod? Do you need a mod? And it's like, why? I've been doing this and having live streams for a while, and I haven't had one troll that I've needed to have anybody reprimand. This is Wii U.
Quite handy indeed.
Yep, I'm actually playing on Wii U right
first
now.
Exercise, you'll be heading here to that white section.
Oh, you finished your short, Ben? Nice. Is that gonna go live in the morning?
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
That's normally the first thing
I'll leave the details
I see when I get to work. Is your shorts normally pop up right around then.
All right, you two, shall we?
It's about like 8 o'clock, or not 7:45.
Let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Not sure which one you're gonna upload yet. Oh, it depends on the title. Right on. But you got your thumbnail and everything? Your thumbnails have been on point lately. Having the dog mascot never hurt anything, does it? Or not the dog, the cat mascot. I had the fucking dog. Oh, right on. Have I played the D version? No, I haven't. Of this game? Do you mean the 3DS version of the original Xenoblade Chronicles? Because I thought this had only came out on the Switch and the Wii U. I mean, maybe I'm mistaken. But I thought it was just the Switch and the Wii U that this was out on. The Switch... Yeah, I did not play that yet. No. I'm actually kind of waiting. I don't know, I mean, the way it's looking right now, Nintendo's basically releasing a better running version of it for the Switch 2, which I have here. And
Man,
when it comes out on the Switch 2, I'll probably end up buying it for that.
Hold on.
But right now, even if you own, this is the dumbest thing in the world. Even if you own a physical copy of a game and want to play it on the Switch 2, you have to pay extra for it to run better.
One of our teams must have gone out there.
I mean, I can't believe that that's a thing. Not holding your breath for Switch 2. I mean, it seems like that's what they're doing right now, is that they're adding the slight little upgrades and they're charging you $10 more
we took down were fairly routine.
to buy the Switch 2 version.
Over at least.
Right, isn't that the most insane thing you've ever heard of?
You guys fought
Like, could you imagine if the new Xbox didn't upscale the 360 games or whatever that you put in there? Like, that was one of the only reasons why I wanted a Series X, is because it made all the other games look better.
Especially when
for free, just because you had the hardware power. Right. And now Nintendo's literally charging you per game
Let's head out.
for the game to look and run better.
Roger. That probe isn't going to install itself.
I haven't bought one yet, and that's why, you know what? I've got this version on the Wii U, and this runs, as you can see, pretty damn good. I don't really know that I need it to be in 4K, and I don't know. I'm good with this version, I think, right now. If the Switch if the Switch 2 version does come out, then I'll jump on it. But to pay for just the Switch version, nah. I think this is just good enough. Hell, this might even be better, because having the map and everything down here on the Wii U screen, you're not going to have that on the definitive version of this game. And this map is actually kind of important. I don't know if you can see it, but like these quadrants, all of those are kind of important. So I can only imagine it not being that fun to have to switch screens when you're playing this on the definitive edition. I don't know, I think a lot of people missed the boat on how cool the Wii U could have been. You know, when it comes to a game console, it's always about the game. And when I hear people say, like, oh, Nintendo didn't make it clear what the Wii U was, it was just like, how the hell could people not see that, like, that it's a new console? Like, you really have to, like, put it in front of them? I mean, the naming was stupid. I'll give you that. Naming it Wii U was awful. Oh, so it's just a map on the other version? Okay. Yeah, the Wii U is a great console. Didn't have it. I only have a Wii. Yep. Oh, Yoshi's Woolly World? Yep. Yep. Alright, Ben. Thanks for stopping in. I'm going to check out your short. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by.
We can do this!
Engaging. Lay down the fire for me. Stream edge!
I've got
Get
you
some
covered,
sleep.
Fire.
Shadow strike!
Now, close in and clean up!
Let's lay into it.
Flame grenade!
Cyanide! Move in and do some damage.
Victory is ours!
We got him. Let's move.
Alright, it's on.
They're off guard.
Locked and loose.
Stagger them with a melee.
Yeah, I think the price point was probably wrong.
Shadow strike.
You know, going with this tablet controller, they had
Image
to
destroyed.
do.
Move in and strike.
You know, it couldn't be as cheap to produce as the Wii with this tablet. So they definitely had to raise the price.
Down. We can lay it.
Flame grenade!
But I mean, I don't know. I think I knew it was completely obvious
We got him.
that it
Let's
was a
move.
new console. I mean, you weren't buying a Wii, you were buying a Wii U. So while the names sound similar, it is completely obvious that the Wii is not the same as the Wii. Hell, it makes me wonder why they didn't just go with Wii 2. I mean, Wii U and Wii 2. I mean, isn't that not that big of a sense? Looked like a jump I could make. I think I need to level up.
We can do this!
We're gonna go for about 15 more minutes and make a good solid 2 hours.
My turn.
Give everybody a good look at what this game is all about.
Flame grenade!
Gonna be rotating between this
Damage.
and Castlevania Order of Ecclesia on the DS. We're pretty far in Order of Ecclesia. Got probably maybe a quarter of the game left to go.
Assault hammer! Blast before they get up!
Target in sight.
This team never loses!
So it's gonna be rotating between this and Castlevania till it's over. So hopefully you'll like this stream and want to subscribe for the next one.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight.
Fire carnival.
Shadow strike.
If you're new here, it'd be cool if you said hello in the chat, how you found the
Flame
channel.
grenade!
Early bird. Sliding slinger.
I need healing.
I should heal up first.
Right on, Retro. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you.
Hey, no pushing! This team never loses!
Hope I didn't get
You're
in the way.
awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to be on much longer. It's almost time for dinner and everything. I think we're getting to a pretty good place to stop story-wise, too. This is really story heavy too. I'll be back. Gotta run real quick. Just a second. Only if you said something in the chat. Coffee time. All right on. Thanks a lot, Troopers. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate the sub and the like and everything. You're awesome. Be seeing you around.
What the hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
It's almost like a really good plan. People are going to accidentally find you instead of typing YouTuber.
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep, and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid. The Tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another.
I don't need to
That doesn't
try
always
to
mean
kill
raw
it
strength.
just this second.
Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when we find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Well, all right. I'm game if you are. Count me in, Elma. Let's do this. If we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. We can't just keep running forever, you know?
I guess this is it, the
Besides,
boss fight.
I'd never forgive myself if someone else ended up getting hurt because we just left it here.
Pretty fitting.
All right. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Yeah, menus, not always the funnest thing to watch, but I gotta do it. It has to be done. I'm gonna go with that one. I love how the gear reflects on your character though. Like when you change something, like you see it on them. I can't stand when I'm playing a game and I don't see like the gear changes reflected on my character. Yeah, I can't imagine I've got anything better for her to wear right now.
Did they see us? Open fire! Follow me!
Let that fire!
Shadow strike!
Hit him again!
Assault hammer!
Wow!
Now, close in and clean up!
Watch me lay into it!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Flame grenade!
Flame close!
I own
The backup! Yes! Now get in close!
I'm off balance.
Watch me lay into it!
Side flash. Upper hand. Shadow strike. Side flash.
Finish down! We can fly it!
I'm off balance.
Wow!
Now, close in and clean up!
Side flash. Slide. Later.
Now that's what I need!
Upper hand. Now, melee attack. Sliding slinger.
Assault hammer!
There it is. That's the
We
end.
are awesome!
Nice
We
work,
are
Lynn. You fought
awesome.
well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Why would I make somebody else do it? I'm just standing there and they asked me to do it.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Like a new mech.
That's true on any planet.
I think we'll plant this data probe. Need the master code. You'll need a skull. First. Okay. Well, eventually we'll get a skull, won't we? Oh yeah, you gotta use touch screen for that. Right. Alright, we'll save here. We just passed the 2-hour mark on the screen. So I'll say peace out. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully you'll want to subscribe for more. Hopefully you didn't forget to like the stream. See you in the next one.